Hello folks, welcome back to Continental Cup tournament action. You can see I've got Quick Decks Hockey here on the table, and I am really enjoying this series between Toronto and Edmonton. It has gone to game 7. I've decided to use Quick Decks for the entire game to get the details. The first period was explosive. Both teams have a lot of offensive talent. I was playing aggressive. I shouldn't say aggressive tactic. That's a specific box here. I wasn't really doing that, but I was playing, loose and optimistic, I should say, with the puck. I was doing a lot of pass in, pass out. I was active with forwards and defensemen, and that created a lot of scoring chances in this first period. Toronto started off hot. They had the first 3 or 4 good chances. Loose pucks, a couple odd man rushes. There was a breakaway in which Pickard made a good save for Edmonton. And then despite all of the play, most of the offensive chances going for Toronto in the first period, it was a quick, very short power play for Edmonton in which Hyman scored. Yeah, he was fed by McDavid. And so Edmonton went up 1-0. There was a lot of scoring in the first period, 7 goals in all. So I can't go into too much detail. I don't want to. Toronto did tie it up at 1-1 a couple minutes later. That was even strength on an odd man rush. Edmonton took the lead 2-1. 7 minutes remaining. I'm skipping some stuff here. 7 minutes remaining. Kane in the slot scored on a fairly low percentage shot. And he made it 3-1. Matthews for Toronto hooks up with Nylander and makes it 3-2. So they're trailing by 1. Less than a minute later, McDavid comes back the other way. 4-2 now in favor of the hometown Oilers. And then late in the first period, it felt like a whole game had taken place. Tavares is able to get an even strength goal, and it's 4-3 at the first intermission. After all of that and these goalies kind of going, holy cow, what's happening here? I completely changed tactics for both sides in the second period, and I decided to pull back. It was close. I kept Toronto a little bit more aggressive since they were trailing by a goal. And then the second period, not nearly as much activity. There were some shots, but most of them were low percentage shots. There were some saves. There were some rebounds that didn't go anywhere. But there was a lot more of defense blocks the shot, gains control, and we flip another card. And each card flipped over here is a minute passing along. So things clicked along faster. There were 3 penalties in the second period. Toronto first, less than a minute later, Nugent Hopkins for Edmonton, so that created some 4-on-4 time. There was a couple shots during that, but nobody could score. And then Kulak for Edmonton had a penalty with 9 minutes remaining, and Toronto was able to even things up. So they battled all the way back from a 3-1 deficit, 4-2 deficit, and now they've evened things up on a goal by Nylander, assist by Matthews, and I think Benoit. Is that correct? Yeah. All right. No, Bertuzzi. That's Bertuzzi. Read my own writing here. At any rate, it's 4-4 through 2 periods as we go into the crucial third period here in Edmonton. Let's get on with it. I could gush more about this series and how it's gone. And that includes Stone Cold Hockey and a lot of the stuff that's happened that game produced. It's just really a matter of having two really good teams, regardless of which game you're playing. All right, so we start off with a neutral zone face-off. The high-rated wins. That's going to be Henrik. So, Oilers in possession in the neutral zone. Possible penalty coming up. Take that die and set it here. Do the Oilers have two forechecks of 8? They do. They are into the attack zone with a chance. Defender's not playing it safe. So the Oilers pass is going to go out to the left defenseman, in this case Matthias Ekholm, for an outside shot. He needs a 3 or less on this 20-sided die. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you could see that in frame or not. I just rolled a 1. That's kind of how this game has gone. Just roll a 1. 15% chance. So in this case, the 3 on the D12 means that the save was made. The puck is loose, however. It's a kind of a normal rebound. It says rebound okay. If the defender's D-man, so we're going to look over here at the left defenseman for a D rate of 9. Yep, he's got it. Or better. So that is going to be Morgan Riley gaining control in his own end. All right, now we check that penalty. Roll a 6, no penalty check. We have the Maple Leafs with the puck. Let's see, there's no safe play going on, so the FD player, the center, does he have hitting of 8? Nope. Austin Matthews is a 6. If less than 8, we're going to check the defender's FD player, the left defenseman, for hitting of 8. Nope, that's Bouchard. He's a 4. Not a big hitter. So the puck is loose. The team with the second highest O rate wins control in the neutral zone. And then we do shift changes. All right, so we're looking for the second highest O rate. There's a 16 for Nylander, 15 for Hyman, and so Nylander wins this puck, and Toronto's able to keep possession in the neutral zone. Since they have possession, I'm going to roll their line, do a shift change. All right, are they playing pass in? No, it's dump and chase. So you go, they have 2 forwards hitting of 8 plus, do they? We're looking for hitting of 8 plus? Yeah, they do. Tavares and Nice. So this hard hitting is going to create a chance for the forward for an inside shot. That's a center. Tavares inside needs a 5. 15. Not good enough. And that's not good enough either. So this is outside of both the shooter and the goalie, which means the puck is loose. Goalie rebound of 5. Nope, it's 4. So, no, it is 5. We're looking at Pickard here. He makes the save, directs it to his teammates, and they control in their end. So, Pickard, I hope I'm saying that right. It could be Picard, but I've been watching a little bit of Picard, so I don't want to say it that way on TV. All right, so we have Edmonton in possession, and with the flip of this card, I'll go ahead and change their line. It says roll for an odd play. Where's my odd play chart? We are at even strength. The odd play is a 12. Injury. 2 types of injuries. In-game injury. Roll a d6 to first determine which team, 1 through 3, is home. So it is Toronto. And then, let's see. I haven't done this before. Roll notice 6 to determine the player. It's 5. I think that's the left defenseman. Yep. So it's going to be Jake McCabe is the injured player. All right. And then what do we got here? Roll a d12. 10. Injured for the remainder of the game. McCabe is out. Okay then. I guess. Like I said, this is new to me. I'm going to put this on McCabe, and we will use Simon Benoit as his replacement in that slot whenever that line is in, or whenever that defensive pairing is out there, I suppose. All right. Now, what else have we got here? So this injury occurs. We got Edmonton possessing in their own end. They are doing clear for their current strategy. So I go here. They do clear the puck. They gain control. They move into the attack zone for a create chance. So they go all the way down the ice. It's a bad pass, leads to a turnover. Defenders take control. So Toronto takes advantage of a poor play there. We flip this card and do this line shift. All right, are they playing pass in? Nope, they're currently doing dump and chase. So it's tied at 4-4. Both teams have seen what happens, making mistakes in the past in this game, especially that first period. And so I'm imagining both of them playing really tight and defensive at the moment. So it's dump and chase. Does the defender have 2 takeaways of 8? Yes, they do. They gain control and move to the attack zone for a create. So now some good ratings, really good ratings here for Edmonton. Allows them to go the other way and possibly create something here. Does the center have an O rate of 10? Yes. He passes to the highest rated wing shooter. So we're looking for the shoot rating. And that's going to be Foegele. And he gets an inside shot. So Foegele's inside shot is a 6. All right, here we go. He rolls a 3. It's a good shot. And, oh, save not made. Foegele scores. Holy mackerel. And Edmonton has the lead about 5 minutes in here. Edmonton makes it 5-4 on the goal by Foegele. And that wasn't a real likely shot either. Wow, Edmonton with the lead, and then a lot of times I'll reverse engineer the assist. We were asked to look at what rating were we asked to look at? The creates. O rates. So the O rates. The high O rates would be Hopkins and Draisaitl. So Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl on those assists. We go out for a face-off. I'm going to change all the shifts, all the lines here. How about this? Edmonton now with a 1-goal lead. We're almost to the end of the first segment where they could think about strategy. Both teams can, in fact, review their strategy choices. So, 5-4. Neutral zone face-off. High-rated wins. Looks like we're tied. Tie goes to home, so McLeod wins this face-off. Takes control in the neutral zone for Edmonton. They're playing clear. Do they have 2 O rates of 9 or better? There's an 11 and a 6. Nope, they do not. They clear the puck, gain control in the neutral zone. So they still have, they try to move it in, couldn't really pull that off, and so they're still milling around in the neutral zone at the moment. And then with the flip of this card, I will go ahead and do a shift change on this side. I probably should have done that the other way around, considering that the team with the puck is the one more likely to change. Let's change them both. There we go. All right, so now the next card reads, pass in. Nope. They are dump and chase. And do they have 2 creates of 8 currently on the ice? Yes, they do. It's the defensive pairing. Ekholm and Bouchard are really good contributors in this regard. So the defensemen definitely move the puck around and create an opening for the FD player. So the FD is a category mixing both forwards and defensemen. It could be anybody on that shift. And what did I just see? It was a right winger. Yeah. So Janmark, outside, +2. His outside shooting is kind of weak. So with a +2, he only has a 1 through 3 chance. And it is a 12. Not a good shot. Not a good enough shot. However, the Samsonov can't control the puck on that save, so the puck is loose. All right, so as the Oilers' F player, that's one of the forwards, left winger, Holloway. Does he have a pass assist of 8? No. Defender creates a turnover. They gain control on their own end. So it goes to Toronto. And we are at the end of the first period. Toronto gains possession in their own end. To me, that's a line change. We've just ended that first segment, so take a second here and think about where we are. So this is Edmonton with a 1-goal lead. They're not playing active. I don't think I want to go to recover safe yet because the third segment is still remaining. I believe you can only do that once per segment, or once per period. So I'm going to leave Edmonton as is. They're dump and chase and clear. Meanwhile, over here, they're down by a goal. Toronto, they're going to go pass in and active with the forwards. I think they're going to stay clear because they've made mistakes that have led to goals. The odd man rush in the first period was a case of the D-men being active, I believe. So, pass in, forwards active, and clear for Toronto for the moment. They have possession of the puck. They're trying to come out of their own end. Possible penalty here. Set that out there. They're not playing aggressive. They are playing pass in. They move to the attack zone if their highest forward create is 9. Highest forward create for them is a 15. My goodness. And see, you can see what I mean about these being 2 highly rated attacking teams. So yes, is the answer here. The pass goes to the FD player. It's going to be the right defenseman for a slot chance. Right defenseman slot is a 1. Pretty good shot, but not good enough. But it is loose. The puck is loose. I will say, as the puck's loose, before I flip any more cards, I'm going to go ahead and check for this penalty. we do get a whistle as they're chasing this puck around, trying to resolve it, trying to gain possession. So let's see. 6 on this chart is a visitor, 1 is the center, and 11 is going to be chart B. So, his rating, Tavares, is a 2. So we're going to do a re-roll on chart B. Comes up 4. That's a 2-minute minor on Tavares. Minor penalty, Toronto. Tavares. Now this is dangerous. As you can imagine, Toronto's already down by goal. Edmonton's got a very potent power play. And now they're down a man for the next 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each card counting for 30 seconds. Thereabouts. And who was the penalty on? I need to remind myself. Tavares. So is Tavares on any of these penalty kill lines? He is not. So I don't have to worry about that. All right, Edmonton controls the attack zone. Puck is moved back to the point. Roll a d12. 8. Pass goes out to the blue line for the D player. That's going to be the right defenseman. And the right defenseman up here is Draisaitl on the power play unit for an outside chance. Draisaitl from outside is a 3. Look at that. I rolled a 3. And it's a 2. Save made. Puck loose. Any rebound, the goalie holds it for a face-off. Wow. How about that? Nice chance by Draisaitl. Really good shot. So that's really a great save on Samsonov's part. All right. Flipping the next card. Now that I'm 2 cards into this, I'll go ahead and flip one of these just for timekeeping. The short man, or the PK unit, blocks this pass attempt. Do they have a high D rate of 12? They do. They gain control, make a play, roll a d12 plus 2 on the make a play chart, or they can clear it. Oh, why not? Why not? Make a play. d12 plus 2. And I forgot which color die I rolled. I'm going to re-roll it. Plus 2. It's a 5. The 5 says they can't make the play. Power play controls in their own end. So that would be how the possession looks. We flip another card. I think it's time to change shifts now on the power play. All right. So the Oilers control. They're back in the attack zone. The FD player, does he have an O rate of 9? We're going to look at the left winger. O rate 11. That's Evander Kane. So Kane passes to the high shooter for a slot chance. Who's the high shooter over here? That is also Kane. So since we'll go to the next high shooter, that'll be Corey Perry. All right, Corey Perry from the slot is a 4. 16, that will not get it done. And that save is not good enough either, so there is a rebound. He can't hold on to it. The goalie's rebound is 4 or better, so he holds it for the face-off, and we flip the card. So here's a face-off. We flip another card, and that also flips another one of these cards. We do not read these, that's just timing. All right, the last 30 seconds of the power play here. If the short man has a high takeaway of 11, look over here, takeaway, nope, they do not. Otherwise, the Oilers have control. The puck is passed back to the D player. The D player is going to be the right defenseman on the power play unit. for an outside chance. Outside chance, right defenseman outside is a 3. Ekholm firing from the blue line. 1 through 3. Gets a 3. Unbelievable. 6 on the save. Oh, that's close. Save made, Samsonov. Wow. All right, I will mark a big save there on a shot from, who was that? Was Ekholm. Holy moly. All right, let's see. So the shot was good. That means that the save was made. So now we do have a rebound of it. If the goalie's rebound is 4+, it is for Samsonov. He holds it for a face-off and kills off the rest of the power play. And so that's how that goes. A couple good chances in there, especially that one for Ekholm. Goodness gracious. All right, power play is over. We had Henrik, Kane, Perry, those guys out there. So that looks like a good line to have. Different defensive pairing. And then out here we had Holmberg, Benoit, Giordano rather. So we'll go with this line and that line. And I've got that block there to remind me that McCabe is injured. So we have a face-off in the attack zone. Power play is expired. Defender wins, so that is going to be Toronto in this case. They're the ones with their backs against the wall here. But we're going to look at the opposition D-men. Are they active? No, they're not. That would have created an odd man rush, but in this case, the defender has control of the puck in their own end. So, Toronto with control. Are they playing pass in? Yes, they just changed that. Oh, but they lose control in the neutral zone. Defense takes control and they move to the attack zone. So here comes Edmonton the other way, looking for the high shooter, a 15+. I don't think they've got that on the ice at the moment. They don't have a 15 high shooter at all. So in this case, the F player, one of the forwards, in this case the center, gets a slot shot. Sam Carrick from the slot, pretty good. 1 through 4. Rolls a 6, not a bad shot. Oh, rock solid save by Samsonov. All right, so that goes for a face-off in the attack zone. Defenders get a +1 on the face-off rating. Carrick still wins it. So they gain control in the attack zone, and they control, basically they're controlling in their own end is what's happening here. All right, so we flip this card, and since Edmonton is in possession of the puck, I'll do a line change here. They are not playing safe. They are doing dumb chase, so we'll go down here. Oilers make a nice play. They control the attack zone. We're looking for high shooter 14. They don't have it. So therefore it's going to be the FD player with an outside +1. So it's going to be the center, Connor McDavid. Outside, that's not his forte. 1 through 3 is a good shot. And good grief, he rolls a 1. I am just, my dice are possessed. And there is a 6, so the save is good, the shot is good. This is a dangerous rebound scenario. Samsonov's rebound quality is not good enough. to hold this so the Oilers maintain control after the rebound and get a chance. We're looking for their second highest O rate of 9. Yeah, that's easily done. Hyman is a 15. So they control the rebound and recycle it for another chance. Here we go. So all this offensive pressure going on for Edmonton right now. So we're reading a chance. Defender is not playing it safe. Therefore, the Oilers' F player gets a slot chance. It's going to be the left winger, Henrik. Slot 1 through 6, pretty good. Pretty strong rating. He rolls a 19. And but the save is not that good either, so the puck is still loose. Kind of a frenzy of action here for the Oilers all of a sudden. All right, puck is loose, puck is deflected out of play, and we go to a face-off. So there we go. All right, these lines are still on the ice for the moment until I flip another timing card. This is an attack or defense zone face-off. Defense wins. Toronto gaining control in their own end. Now we flip this card and I'm going to change the lines. I'll remember now that Benoit is in for McCabe during that pairing. All right, is Toronto playing pass in, pass out? No, they're playing clear at the moment with the defenseman. Defensemen or forwards are active. The forwards are active. Therefore, they're taking a bit of a chance, and the Edmonton defenders create a turnover, gain control, go to the attack zone with a chance, just like that. So that shows you sometimes when you're trying to be more creative, a little bit more, taking more risk with the puck, this is what happens sometimes. So here's a chance for Edmonton. We're going to look at the Maple Leafs. Their D-men, do they have a block of 11 out there? Let's see. Yes, they do. I think that's pronounced Liljegren. Meets that criteria. So therefore, the puck is loose. Defenders gain control in their own end again. So Toronto trying to get out of there. All right. Now, it is still 5-4. We are down to 7 minutes remaining in the game. This is another line change. Since they have possession of the puck. And so you'll notice I just got to the final segment card. So I'm thinking about strategy again. Toronto is desperate. They have to have a goal or it's over. So D-men are going to go active, and they are going to play aggressive now in this final segment of the third period. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep Edmonton the same. They're in dump and chase and clear. Nobody's playing active, and I'm going to add that they're playing recover safe, which is going to allow them to basically eat the clock a bit more, burn that time up when they can get possession. So, here we go. Toronto in possession in their own end. We're looking for a defender F takeaway rating. So Edmonton's right winger takeaway 8. If it were 9 or better, they could do something, but it's not. So Hyman takes a poke at it. He can't dislodge the puck. Toronto still in possession. Are they playing pass in? Yes, they are. Do they have 2 players with an O rate of 10? Yes, they do. Matthews and Nylander. So they move all the way back into the attack zone where the forward players, the center, Matthews of all people, is going to get an inside +1 chance. That's fantastic. Huge chance. So Nylander and Matthews really playing well off each other. 1 through 10 is a good shot for Matthews. 16. It's not a good shot for Matthews. But the puck is still loose. Pickard could not corral it and keep it under control. So we have the Maple Leafs with the rebound, controlling. We're going to look at the D-man. Left defenseman for a pass assist, a 6 or better. No, doesn't have it. So Oilers create a turnover, and they gain control in their own end. All right, so here's the Oilers taking possession of the puck. Now you see what happened there, right? You can kind of picture that. It's seemingly a mundane moment, but you're getting some extra juicy detail here in which the two defensemen were trying to possess the puck, and if they had a high enough pass assist rating, they could have gotten the puck over to the forwards and done something in possession, but instead they lose possession now. And here comes Edmonton. They have a 1-goal lead, about 6 minutes remaining. They're playing dump and chase. They dump the puck into the attack zone. The goalie gets control, holds it for a face-off and a shift change. Face-off, shift change. All right. Leave that line there. The attack zone face-off is home wins. So Oilers have it. And they can create, using this result here. Nope. The Maple Leafs cause a turnover and they gain control. Flip this card and do a line shift change. We're looking at pass assist ratings. 17 is the highest I see out there. They make a great play and pass to the FD, so that great play implies that Mitch Marner saw something and got who open? The right wing? That would be himself. So perhaps a give and go kind of scenario. And Marner gets a choice +4 humongous shot. He's going to go all the way inside, goes racing toward the crease on a 1-12 chance. Here it is. 17! Oh, he can't get it. He can't get it where it needs to be. He shoots it right into the breadbasket. However, Pickard does not control. The puck is loose. High forecheck gains control in the attack zone. Looking for the high forechecker here. 11 for Draisaitl. And 14 for Matthew Nies. I think I'm saying that correctly. Knies. So that's going to be Toronto winning the puck. All right. And they're trying to get on out of there. Oh, possible penalty. Set that die out there. All right. They are playing. Oh, they're playing clear. Yeah, because I didn't want the D-men to give up too many chances. So, and clear says if the defender, F player, right winger, has a forecheck of 9. Forecheck of 9 is correct. He creates a turnover. So here is Warren Foegele getting in there, getting physical and winning the puck. Creates a turnover in the attack zone. They control, and it's going to be the FD player with a choice shot. So Foegele gets the turnover, the left winger, so he shoots across the ice to Nugent Hopkins, and his choice shot is going to be inside a 1-5. It's a 20. And a 12. Boy, I rolled max results on both dice, so this is just kind of chaotic. That puck is loose. I'm not going to resolve it. I'm going to go ahead and roll for the penalty check. 1 through 4, yep, we are going to have a whistle. Nine, visitor. 4 is the right defenseman, and 8, 2-minute minor. Right defenseman, so Mitch Marner. On this penalty. Marner. How many cards we got left? Oh, just 3. We are getting low. That's terrible. What a terrible time for Toronto to have a penalty. Put Edmonton on the power play, which will potentially eat up 2 of their remaining 3 minutes as they trail by a goal. Terrible. All right, so I just set my top lines for power play and penalty kill. And actually, Marner would be on the ice for that line, so I'm going to go with this line. All right, so I'll try to not have any confusion with the guy in the penalty box being on a line that's on the ice. First card of the power play, Edmonton controls. The D player, does he have a puck move of 10? Right defenseman, up here. Oh yeah. Puck move of 13. So he's going to get it over to the F player, the left winger, for a slot +1 chance. Nugent Hopkins in the slot, 3 + 1 is 4. It's 19. Puck is loose though. Rebound okay. If the goalie has a rebound of 7+, he does not. Power play controls. The FD is going to get another slot chance. So the center up here, McDavid in the slot, 1 through 3. Another quick chance. Rolls a 6. 7. Puck still loose. On a second rebound, it is stopped and held onto by the goalie for a face-off. So we go back to a face-off. We flip this card. And let's see, what do we want to do here? I'm not ready to flip my timing card yet. Well, yeah, that would be the first one. All right, so that's ignored. All right, power play has control in the attack zone. Is the D player have a pass assist of 7? That's the left defenseman. Pass assist of 7. Yep. Man, huge numbers up here. 11 is the lowest, 27 is the highest. So they get a choice slot chance. Choice in the slot is a 5, or it says they could rather dish it out toward the blue line for an outside chance +2. That's either or. So Bouchard from the blue line area would have a 6 rating. That would be the better choice for them. So they move it around. They open up Bouchard for a slap shot. 3, it's a good one. It's on target. The save, 6. No, it's a goal. Bouchard with a long-range slap shot has scored on the power play. Power play goal, Edmonton by Bouchard. Holy mackerel. That makes it 6-4. Let me see, that assist. We were looking at pass assist ratings. So let's go with, who was the player? I'm trying to remember. The D player. So Draisaitl was in on that for an assist. 6-4 Edmonton with only 2 minutes remaining. I'm going to put that back on the stack for a second, and now it's time to think about empty net. All right, so let's go empty net. And we're going to have the top line out there, the top defensive pairing. McCabe is injured. That's what that yellow represents. And we can choose an extra man. So I think I'm going to go with Mitch Marner as the extra man. So the right winger position will be split between those two players. Meanwhile, I'm going to shift these lines for Edmonton. And anything else to do? Nope. It's 6-4, 2-goal lead. We go to the neutral zone for a face-off. 2 minutes remaining. High-rated wins. Tie goes to the home side, so the Oilers just barely squeaked by on this face-off here. They have possession in the neutral zone. We flip the first. Nope, we go one-man advantage. What am I doing? So these are timing. And we have 2 minutes remaining. 1, 2, there's 1 minute. There's 2 minutes. Possible penalty. Roll a d6 on one or two. Yay! It's a 6. No penalty. We continue with the card. The power play unit. We're going to look at the D player, right defenseman, for his create rating. The right defenseman is Brody. Create rating of 5. Nope, that's not good enough. The puck comes loose, ends up in the neutral zone, and they have to regroup. So Toronto in possession in the neutral zone, and there goes the first 30 seconds. So under 90 seconds remaining as I flip this card. 2-goal lead for the Oilers here at home. The crowd is on their feet. It's deafening. Power play has control in the attack zone. All right, so they move the puck in. We're looking for any power play assist rating of 12. I'm sure they've got that. Yep, they got a 17 and an 18, and Marner's got a 17. So it says roll of more than one, so you would determine who made that play. Let's just say it's Marner, since I put him on as the extra man. And it's going to go, he passes to the other high shooter. So who's going to be the other high shooter? It's going to be Austin Matthews, right? Yeah. So that's going to go to Matthews for an inside chance. His inside rating is 9. 1 through 9 for this shot, and Toronto needs this to close within a goal. It's an 11. Oh, Matthews is going to be kicking himself on missing that one, but the puck remains loose. Any rebound. The short man D has a D rate of 9+. Looking for a 9+ on the D. Yep. Darnell Nurse gets to the puck and clears it, and that's going to eat up that time. So I'm going to move the puck back out to the neutral zone, and we're going to see who has possession. Power play has control in the attack zone, so here comes Toronto again. If the FD player has a pass assist of 10, right winger, that could be Marner or Nylander. 1 through 3 is Nylander, 5 is Marner, so Marner's pretty heavily involved here. His passes, does he have a pass assist of 10? He does, it's 17, and we talked about that earlier. Then he creates a choice shot. A choice shooter of 9+, inside, +2. So this is Marner with the puck, and of course they're going to try to get it over to either Nylander or Matthews. It's going to be Nylander, or no, it's going to be Matthews. The highest. It's a choice, right? Get it to your guy. 1 through 11. 1 through 11 for Matthew's shot. The shot is good. The save is, he needs a 7, rolls a 3, made the save. Fantastic. And we're actually in the final 30 seconds. He made the save, the shot was good, so this is a good rebound. Any rebound, if the goalie's rebound rating is 6, nope, it's a 5. He could have held it for a face-off, but if not, the Maple Leaves get hold of it again. They pass back out toward the blue line. The D player, left defenseman, outside shot. Left defenseman Riley, outside is a 2. All right, here we go. Outside shot. 1 or a 2. It's a 14. Not good enough. And held for a face-off. Wow. So we go. This is the final card. So this is it. Edmonton has won it. But we're going to go ahead and resolve this final 30 seconds. I don't think they can score twice off of one card. Maybe I'm wrong about that. All right, so the power play unit, do they have a face-off of 6 on the ice? They do. Austin Matthews meets that criteria. He draws the puck back to the high-shooting wing player. The high-shooting wing is going to be Nylander. For a slot +1, it's going to be a 4. 1 through 4 on this shot. He rolls a 1. It's an excellent shot by Nylander. Way to go, Willie. And the save is not made. Nylander has scored here in the final seconds. Toronto makes it 6-5. Goal by Nylander. Unbelievable. All right, so I'm looking back here. Matthews is going to get an assist. Basically, they're off of the face-off on that one. All right, and that, I don't have any more cards to resolve. That was the final card, so that was really in the closing seconds. I think what I'll do, though, assuming that there was, something less than 30 seconds remaining, I'll draw this for a neutral zone face-off. And it says here, home wins, so the Oilers can, possess the puck, take a pot shot towards the empty net goal, or towards the empty net, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it, and neither are they. The main point is to let that clock run out. And so Edmonton wins Game 7 of an incredible series in which they trailed 2-0. Edmonton has come back and won this at home by a score of 6-4 in a great game to conclude a great series. Man, that was fantastic. All right, well, we got another great series coming up as New York and Florida face off here in the first round. Maybe you'll see some of that.